Grow a ton of food on your balcony this fall. 10 easy plants that feed you all season. Have you ever looked at your small balcony or patio and thought, there's just no space to grow anything here? Well, let me show you something that'll change your mind. You don't need a backyard, fancy equipment, or even perfect weather to grow your own food. In fact, fall is the best time to start because the cooler air, gentle sunlight, and fewer pests make plants grow stronger and sweeter. Imagine stepping out to your balcony this fall. The air is crisp, the sun feels gentle on your skin, and instead of empty pots or dusty corners, you're surrounded by life. Leafy greens, soft herbs, bright carrots, all growing quietly in their little pots. You reach down and pluck a few tender leaves of lettuce, and in that small, simple moment, you feel the joy of growing your own food. You don't need a yard, you don't need fancy tools, you don't even need much experience. All you need is a balcony, a few containers, and the right plants. Plants that forgive mistakes, love cool weather, and grow fast enough to make you proud. In this video, we'll explore 10 of the easiest, most rewarding plants you can grow this fall right from your balcony. These are perfect for seniors, beginners, or anyone who wants to enjoy homegrown food without bending, digging, or heavy lifting. So if you've ever said, I wish I could grow something, this is your moment. Because yes, you can. But before we start planting, let's make sure your balcony or patio is ready because a few simple steps now will make your garden grow faster, stronger, and easier to care for later. Getting started with your balcony garden. Before we jump into planting, let's make sure your balcony garden has the perfect foundation: simple, safe, and senior-friendly. First, let's talk containers. You don't need anything fancy. Recycled buckets, old storage bins, or wide flower pots work beautifully. Just make sure they have drainage holes at the bottom. That's the secret to keeping your plants happy, not soggy. If bending is uncomfortable, place your containers on a sturdy table or plastic crates. It brings your plants up to a comfortable height so you can water and harvest without strain. Now, soil mix. Skip the heavy garden soil. Instead, use a light potting mix made for vegetables or herbs. If you can, blend in a handful of compost or worm castings for gentle, slow-release nutrients. It keeps your plants nourished all season. For sunlight, most of these plants love about 4 to 6 hours of gentle sun daily. If your balcony is shaded, don't worry. Crops like spinach, Mizuna, and lettuce actually prefer cooler, indirect light. And when it comes to watering, think steady, not soaking. The cooler fall air means your pots dry out slower, so check the soil with your finger. If it feels dry 2 inches down, it's time to water. Finally, remember this: your balcony doesn't need to be perfect. Start small, maybe 2 or 3 pots. Once you see that first green sprout peeking through the soil, you'll be hooked. Now, let's dig in. Number 1. Loose leaf lettuce, the fastest payoff plant. If you're new to balcony gardening, start with loose leaf lettuce. It's one of the fastest growing crops you can plant in fall, and it doesn't ask for much. Just a shallow container, some good soil, and a little sunshine. In just 3 weeks, you can start harvesting your first batch of fresh, crisp leaves. Simply snip the outer ones and let the center keep growing. It's like having a living salad bowl that keeps refilling itself. The best part is, lettuce loves cool weather. It actually grows better in fall than in summer. Varieties like Butter Crunch, Red Sails, and Black-Seeded Simpson are perfect choices. They stay tender, sweet, and vibrant even when the air starts to turn chilly. If your balcony doesn't get full sun all day, don't worry. Lettuce thrives even in partial shade. For seniors, that's great news. It means you can grow your greens comfortably without worrying about too much heat or constant watering. Number 2, radishes, the root crop that never fails. Radishes are a beginner's dream. They're quick, colorful, and reliable. In about 30 days, you'll be pulling up those bright red roots and feeling like a pro gardener. All they need is loose soil, regular watering, and a pot that's about 8 inches deep. The cooler fall air makes them crisp and sweet, and since they grow so fast, they're perfect for gardeners who want results quickly. Here's a little trick. Plant a few radish seeds every week instead of all at once. That way, you'll have a continuous harvest, fresh radishes to enjoy all season. 3. Spinach, the cold-loving supergreen. Spinach is one of the best plants you can grow in fall, especially for seniors. It loves cool weather, it's easy to care for, and it's packed with nutrients that boost energy and immunity. The secret to good spinach is steady moisture and a little morning sun. Give it about 10 to 12 inches of soil depth, and you'll see those dark green leaves popping up in no time. Harvest the outer leaves as they grow, and the plant will keep producing new ones for weeks. Spinach is generous like that. It gives back what you nurture into it. And here's a bonus tip. If frost threatens, don't panic. Just drape a light towel or an old cloth over your pots overnight. Spinach can handle a chill, but that little extra care will keep it thriving beautifully. 4. Mini carrots, small but mighty. Who says you need a big backyard for carrots? The secret is choosing the right kind. Compact, round varieties like Thumbirina or Paris Market. These mini carrots grow perfectly in containers and taste even sweeter than their full-sized cousins. Use a deep pot about 10 to 12 inches with loose, sandy soil. Carrots don't like compact dirt. They need space to stretch their roots. Water them lightly and keep the soil damp, not soggy. In a few weeks, you'll notice tiny green tops poking through. And when harvest day comes, pulling your own carrots from the soil feels like magic. It's a small act, but deeply satisfying. For seniors, it's also a fun, easy way to stay active. No heavy lifting, just gentle care and daily rewards. 5. Green onions, the gift that keeps on giving. If you want a plant that keeps coming back, go for green onions, also known as scallions. They're one of the easiest crops for beginners and one of the most rewarding for anyone who loves fresh flavor in their meals. You can start from seed or even from grocery store scraps. Just save the white ends with the roots, stick them in moist soil, and watch them regrow like magic. Within 2 weeks, you'll have bright green shoots ready to snip and use. The best part is they don't mind being cut again and again. Harvest with scissors, and the plants will regrow fresh shoots in no time. It's the definition of low-maintenance gardening. A simple pot about 6 inches deep is enough, and they do well in sun or partial shade. As long as you keep the soil lightly moist, green onions will quietly keep producing for you month after month. The power of a small garden. Let's pause here. With just these 5 plants, lettuce, radishes, spinach, mini carrots, and green onions, you already have the foundation of a thriving fall balcony garden. Together, they cover nearly everything you'd want: salad greens, root vegetables, and flavorful herbs. But beyond the food, there's something more meaningful that happens when you start a small garden. Every morning, when you step outside to water your plants or pick a few leaves, you're connecting with something peaceful and grounding. You're moving your body gently, getting fresh air, and feeling proud of something you nurtured with your own hands. For seniors, balcony gardening is more than a hobby. It's therapy, physical, emotional, and even spiritual. It gives purpose to your mornings, calm to your evenings, and color to the in-between. And the best part? It doesn't demand much in return. Just a few minutes of care each day, a bit of sunlight, and a willingness to start. So here's what you can start with today. Pick one of these 5 easy plants, grab a small pot, fill it with soil, and plant a few seeds. That's it. By the time the leaves outside start to turn golden, you'll already see green life sprouting on your balcony. In the next part, we'll explore 5 more powerful plants, some a little lesser known, some beautifully resilient that will take your balcony garden to the next level. These are the hidden gems that thrive even when temperatures drop and sunlight fades. But for now, I hope this inspired you to take that first step. Don't wait for the perfect time. Just begin. Your balcony could be full of life a month from now. And if this helped you, make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with someone who might need a little encouragement to start their own small garden. Because growing your own food isn't just about plants. It's about rediscovering joy, one seed at a time. If you've started planting the first 5, lettuce, radishes, spinach, mini carrots, and green onions, you're already halfway to a thriving fall balcony garden. But this next set of plants will take your garden from simple to spectacular. These next 5 crops aren't just easy. They're resilient, flavorful, and perfect for seniors who want low-effort plants that look good, taste good, and grow strong through cool weather. Some of them are a bit unusual, hidden gems that most gardeners overlook, but they'll reward you with beauty and nutrition right through fall and even early winter. Let's dive into the next 5.
6. Garlic greens, the forgotten superplant. Garlic bulbs take months to grow, but garlic greens, the tender shoots that sprout from cloves, grow fast, taste delicious, and are perfect for container gardens. All you need to do is take a few garlic cloves from your kitchen, separate them, and plant each one about 2 inches deep in moist soil with the pointed end up. Within a week or 2, you'll see fresh green shoots rising like little blades of energy. You can snip them as they grow and use them just like green onions. They're milder than regular garlic, but still full of that wonderful aroma that makes any meal taste homemade. What makes garlic greens special for seniors is how little effort they need. They thrive in cool weather, tolerate light frost, and don't require deep soil. Even if the air turns chilly, they'll keep growing strong. When you harvest the shoots, new ones often grow back, a continuous supply of flavor that keeps giving through the season. So, if you want a plant that's practically foolproof and saves you money at the same time, garlic greens are the way to go. Number 7. Baby kale, the tender powerhouse. Kale is a garden classic, but the secret version most people don't know about is baby kale. It grows faster, stays tender, and fits perfectly in containers. You don't need a raised bed or big garden, just a pot with at least 10 inches of soil and a bit of morning sunlight. Baby kale is strong enough to handle cool temperatures, and here's something amazing. When frost hits, the leaves actually taste sweeter. It's nature's way of rewarding you for gardening in fall. To keep kale growing, harvest the outer leaves first and leave the center intact. It will regrow again and again, giving you a steady supply of greens for soups, stews, and smoothies. For older gardeners, kale is a gift. It's rich in iron, calcium, and vitamin K, nutrients that support bone health and energy. And it looks beautiful too, deep green leaves that make your balcony feel like a little farm of vitality. Start with varieties like Dwarf Blue Curled or Red Russian. They grow compact, colorful, and absolutely thrive in containers. Number 8. Swiss Chard, colorful, resilient, and delicious. Swiss chard is one of the most underrated plants in container gardening. It's not just stunning to look at, with red, orange, yellow, and pink stems, but also incredibly resilient and nutritious. It behaves a lot like spinach, but lasts longer and grows bigger. If you give it rich soil and a 12-inch pot, Swiss chard will reward you with continuous harvests of tender leaves all fall long. You can eat the greens raw when young, or cook the mature ones like spinach. The stems can be sautéed like celery, colorful and mild, adding a rainbow to your plate. The real beauty of Swiss chard is how forgiving it is. Forget to water for a day? It'll bounce back. cold night? It won't mind. A little neglect doesn't stop it. It's a tough, cheerful plant that belongs on every senior gardener's balcony. If you like beauty with purpose, this is your plant. It doesn't just grow food, it makes your balcony come alive with color. Number 9. Mizuna, the graceful underdog. Here's one plant that surprises almost everyone. Mizuna. It's a Japanese mustard green that's mild, peppery, and absolutely effortless to grow. Mizuna doesn't bolt easily like lettuce or mustard, and it thrives in cool, slightly shady spots, perfect for balconies that don't get full sun all day. It grows these elegant, frilly leaves that look decorative but taste incredible in salads or stir-fries. You can start harvesting in about 3 weeks, and the more you cut, the more it grows. This is the kind of plant that quietly becomes a favorite. It's beautiful, productive, and totally unbothered by pests or chill. For seniors, Mizuna is a hidden treasure. It grows without fuss, looks graceful, and gives a constant harvest without heavy work. Just snip, rinse, and enjoy. If you want something new and special to show off to friends or family, Mizuna will make them say, "What's that beautiful plant?" Number 10. Dwarf peas, the balcony climber that gives more than you expect. Now let's end with something fun. Dwarf peas. Most people think you need a garden bed or trellis to grow peas, but that's not true at all. Compact varieties like Little Marvel or Tom Thumb grow perfectly in pots and give a charming vertical touch to your balcony. They're cool weather crops, so fall is their favorite season. The vines stay short, about a foot high, and they'll happily curl around small sticks or mesh supports. What makes peas special isn't just their pods, it's their generosity. You can eat the pods, the peas inside, and even the tender shoots at the top. And when the season ends, the plant's roots leave nitrogen in the soil, naturally enriching it for your next round of crops. That means every time you grow peas, you're not just feeding yourself, you're improving your soil for future plants too. For seniors, dwarf peas are exciting because they're interactive. You'll find yourself smiling as you watch the vines climb and flowers bloom, then turning into plump pods you can harvest right from your balcony. It's a joyful reminder that life grows best when you nurture it daily. Now, before you grab your pots and seeds, let's talk about a few simple mistakes that can slow your garden down and how to avoid them. These tips can save you weeks of frustration and help your plants thrive right from day one.
Common mistakes to avoid in fall balcony gardening. Even the best gardeners make mistakes, but here's how you can avoid the ones that stop your garden before it begins. Mistake number 1, overcrowding your pots. When we plant too many seeds too close together, they compete for light and nutrients, leaving you with weak, crowded plants. Give them space to breathe. A little room now means a bigger harvest later. Mistake number 2, overwatering in cool weather. Fall air is moist and gentle, so the soil holds water longer. Too much watering can lead to root rot. Instead, water deeply but less often. Let the top layer dry a bit before your next drink. Mistake number 3, ignoring sunlight changes. As fall goes on, the sun sits lower and moves differently across the sky. Rotate your pots every few days so all sides get light. It keeps your plants balanced and strong. Mistake number 4, forgetting to feed your plants. Container soil loses nutrients faster than ground soil. Every 2 weeks, feed with a mild liquid fertilizer or compost tea. Think of it like a little boost of energy to keep your garden happy. And finally, mistake number 5, waiting for perfection. Some seniors delay starting because they feel unsure or afraid they'll mess it up. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Nature rewards effort, not perfection. Start small and learn as you grow. Every leaf and root teaches you something new. And there it is, your full set of 10 fall balcony plants. 1. Loose leaf lettuce. 2. Radishes. 3. Spinach. 4. Mini carrots. 5. Green onions. 6. Garlic greens. 7. Baby kale. 8. Swiss chard. 9. Mizuna. 10. Dwarf peas. 10 easy crops, 10 small pots. One powerful reminder that it's never too late to start growing your own food. Each of these plants can thrive in containers. Each one brings color and nutrition to your life, and together they form a garden that feeds both your body and your spirit. When you grow your own food, even just a few pots on a small balcony, you're saying yes to something beautiful. You're saying yes to freshness, to independence, and to the joy of nurturing life. Gardening is healing. It brings movement to your hands, calm to your thoughts, and purpose to your days. It reminds you that life keeps growing no matter the season. So, here's my challenge for you. Pick one of these 10 plants today. Don't overthink it. Just grab a pot, add some soil, plant a few seeds, and watch what happens. A month from now, you could be harvesting lettuce for your sandwiches, clipping garlic greens into your soups, or stirring baby kale into your dinner. It's not too late. You don't need a yard. You don't need to be young. You just need the courage to start. If this video helped you feel inspired, give it a thumbs up. It tells YouTube to show it to more senior gardeners who might need this encouragement. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to Easy Gardening for Seniors for more weekly tips, beginner guides, and simple ways to grow food at home. Next week, we'll talk about how to protect your balcony garden from frost and how to keep it alive all winter long without spending a cent. Until then, remember, every big garden begins with one small seed. Grow what makes you happy. I hope this video helped you see that your balcony can truly become a little garden of life, no matter your age, space, or experience. So go ahead, start small, and watch what happens. The joy of growing your own food is something everyone deserves to feel. Until next time, happy gardening.